Right then. First of all, welcome into the stream, everybody. I hope you're all well. Appreciate you being here. Second of all, I know people are going to shout at me and tell me I'm not meant to say this, but I'm going to anyway. I apologise for not being live yesterday. I almost died. Genuinely, yesterday almost killed me. Like, it was such a difficult Friday night into Saturday morning that I was not able to sleep until I think between like 8:30 and 9:30 a.m. I got an hour's worth of sleep, and I then had to get back up. I was cooking like a nice lunch for me and Susie. I was trying to reserve as much energy as I possibly could, and it got to 3 o'clock, and I was like, if I lie down for like an hour or so, I should be okay. Like, I'll reserve some more energy, and that did not happen. I lied down, I fell asleep. My alarm that I'd set for 20 to 5 went off, and I just went, I am not physically able to move right now. I'm going to have to not stream, which sucks. So I sent the message out. For those of you that were available for yesterday's Sim Saturday, I do apologise. I can guarantee that we will be live next week for Sim Saturdays, for sure, 100%, no doubts, no hesitations. Now, as Brian jumps in the VC, and I've muted the Discord just on the basis that I can hear his little ones in the background. Hi, Brian. I hope you're well. Welcome into the stream, everybody. I think it was Tyler was here first, then Venom, then Susie, Brian, Poochie, Roshi, Kevin. Welcome into the stream, one and all. I hope you're all well. I've just had a message from Racer Avocado. Give me a second. Join the Discord. Well, yeah, because I don't know how quick he is. Link in RC Discord. Okay. Tonight, Andy, welcome in. Tonight is going to be quiet. I do not know if Elijah is going to be back in time from his time away. He spent a couple of days upstate with a friend celebrating a birthday. He was meant to be back around this time. I'm not sure if he's going to make it. We will basically know if he joins the lobby / goes live. Other than that, it looks like it's a very quiet grid today. I can see Bad Peso. I can see Racer Avocado. They both want to come and race. I don't know your guys' pace ability, so I'm putting you in shit cars if you're going to race. This is a proper, like, community career mode. It's not fun and games. It's not crash into each other. It's a proper race. If you want to come and join, I will get you an invite. And then going forward, we can put you in as reserves, which I do appreciate you filling in for. I don't know whether Racer Avocado was ever in at this server, but Poochie, welcome in. I say Roshi, Andy, Bad Peso, I can see you. Let's at Racer Avocado. Is Racer in the stream chat? Can anybody confirm whether Racer's in the stream chat? He's really trying to get in it. Has he got? He's got a kick account, I assume. Kevin, welcome in as well. I see you. Poochie is there. Probably not. Well, you need to tell him to get one. Kevin, Roshi's already in. Shiba. Schwartzy. So we're going to have at least half a grid. There's no AI that come in or anything like that. Racer, join, kick, or YouTube stream. It's going to be a quiet one. I can see Devils is typing, which is a problem because it probably means that he's going to shout at me. He normally shouts at me. Sometimes it's dessert, but he does shout at me. Okay, so yeah, we're going to have maybe 12. And then if E shows up, maybe 13. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. We go on the ready up for the 18-minute qualifying session at 10 minutes past 5. So 10 minutes from now. So we have a little bit of a chat and hang out, especially considering I didn't go live yesterday. And I'm sorry again for that. You can send it to my Perpetual one. No, I sent it to Perpetual, bro. You're the one that's showing online. I'll send another one. I also know that Logan is planning on streaming his POV on Twitch. So if you want to watch that instead of mine, you always can. If you, me, and Kyle, Days of Thunder, Sloth, Spro, and Tyler, we can guarantee an American podium, is what Devils has just posted in the Discord. Try typing this in my actual chat, asshole. I've got USA flags for those of you that are subbed. You'd probably be 3 or 4 tenths off Sloth. Sloth, can you confirm this, or is he trying to get a better car than he needs? AJ is shouting at me.
Nuraka.
America. Sloth, can you also send both Racer and Bad Peso invites, please? Like standard lobby invites. That would be very helpful. Brian with his Canadian flag, fair play. Roshi, how dare you betray me? I'm still, like I said, I'm unsure if Elijah's going to make it. He was travelling from upstate. Yeah, no worries, Andy. There's your invite, mate. Just jump in, and like I said, you don't even necessarily have to retire, because if you sat in the garage, the car won't go out on the track unless you tell it to. So if you just sit in the garage, and then if you do have time for a lap, it's only a 1 qualifying session, then give it a go. No worries, Kev. Right, I'm just going to go through the checklist and make sure that everybody that's checked in is in. Racer, Avocado, and Bad Peso. Sloth, can you get them invites for me, please, if you didn't hear me before? Devils and Kyle are in. We're waiting for Schwartzy. Sloth is in, Rush is in, I'm in, Tyler's in, Kevin's joining, and Brian is in. Bad Peso friends request. Racer, if you can hear me, send me a friends request. Venom, welcome in as well. How you doing, my guy? Venom, you're not able to race, are you? You're still traveling, yeah? Relic Legend, I'm assuming that is Racer Avocado. Welcome in. Give me a second to work it out, because I've got to bear in mind people that are joining or maybe joining late. So I've got to try and work it out, but give me a sec. But I appreciate you being here. And make a kick account. I know you can't talk for the first 12 hours, but make a kick account and put it on lurk. Can you be Sloth's teammate? So hold on, let me have a look at the teams. Sloth's teammate is Venom, so he's not here. So you can be if you want. Bad Pay. So you can jump in with Sloth in the Haas if you so wish to. And then Racer, in relation to Sloth and Bad Peso, where are you pace wise? Not necessarily around Imola, but just in general. Take care of my car. I hope you have a safe travel, man. Hopefully you get boarded soon and you have a safe journey over. Shut up, Brian. That's not your place. You're slower than Bad or okay. Jump in the Alpine for us then, Racer, because we haven't got an Alpine car, so it'd be good to get one of each car on track. Let's just go through the thing again and make sure that nobody's joined on late. Mertzy doesn't race with us. Still waiting for Logan. He's going to get a 5-point deduction if he doesn't fucking join. Bad's in. Devils is in. Sloth's in. Kyle's in. Pooch is in. Kevin. Is Kevin in? I'll send another one, shall I? Susie can't make it. Fair. Rushy and Brian are in. Tyler's in. Andy's in. Waiting for Logan. I'm going to scream at Logan. James, welcome in. Can't handle pens? What's the game? Why has it gone to pens? Who are you playing? Oh, it's the Community Shield today. I did not know that. Okay. All the best. Straight to... I did not know that, to be fair. Fair play. Up the Palace? Go on, Poochie. James will love you for that one. Kevin's having trouble joining. Kevin, go to the main menu of the game, go to League Racing, and try and join yourself. Yeah, I had no idea. There's a problem with online renewal, sorting it out quick. Oh, okay, fair enough, Kev. No worries. Yeah. Hopefully you can do it within 3 minutes. Miss Jones. I miss Jones as well, but obviously, you know, work commitments. Whoa. Devils is like... Devils is complaining that every time he joins my stream, he gets timed out. I'm like, you got timed out once, and it was warranted. He goes, yeah, but my rant was warranted. I was like, yes, that's why you got timed out. He's working, Roshi. He works. I believe he works at Aldi or Lidl or one of the others. Oh, he's in. Okay, Schwartz is in. Cool. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Plus Kevin would be 13 when he gets in. Sending him another invite. Kiko doesn't race with us. What is love? His only commitment is to Aston. Be serious. Let me just wait with him with my hammer. Be serious. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. Tyler, don't put spoilers in the chat. Even Aston Martin aren't committed to Aston Martin anymore. Fair. What were you saying about me? We were saying I didn't realise you joined. Someone put something about Schwartzy in the chat, I think in terms of waiting for people. You're alright, Tyler, don't worry. Should be 3-2 to us for a handball in the box, but you know, Liverpool. Yeah, fair play. They've realised they're sick of jam. I don't think they ever could they? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. Right. Is anybody else... I've done my FPL team. I'm considering doing a league this season, but I need to talk to one boy about it. It is 10 past. Kevin, how long are you going to be? I'm happy to not dock you the points, because you are here. But can we ready up? Joining now? All right. As soon as Kevin's in, let's go, guys. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Bad Peso and Racer in at Hassan Alpine. Let's see if Elijah makes it in for quali, shall we? I won't dock him points because he didn't vote. And obviously he has the legitimate reason that he was travelling. So if he does join, there's Logan joining the VC. I'm going to unmute very shortly. If anyone out-qualies me, I'm timing them. Oh, Rushy, that's jokes. Right.
I'll probably deafen once we get going.
Discord can now be heard on the stream. I'm going to unmute. Hello, guys. You can be heard on stream.
Okay.
Same on my end for the record.
No worries. How we doing?
Good.
So we've got an 18-minute qualifying session. I'm taking an extra set of hard tyres. Goku, welcome in. I hope you're well. Roshi joins the VC. Welcome in, lad.
Rush.
Hello, hello, hello.
Actually, I'm going to take Discord off the stream, just if we're going through Logan's stream as well. Probably not the best idea to double up. But Goku, welcome in. I hope you're well. We got a 50% round Imola. And it's the first time I've done a 50% round Imola this week. You know, you know. Nah, I'm messing. I'm messing. Bisa Gunners consider joining? Yeah, of course. We've got to make sure that we get it done. Get it done. Oh no! We could have rain in the rain in the race. Right, let's load our setup. And I'm just going to take a nudge of tyre pressure out of each of these. Guess the price of the F125 disc in your area. $100. Imola, the land of the betrayal. It is true. And I am going to post that up. So I've decided, Suze, I'm going to go back to some of my old content and find some of the good old clips. And I'm going to do Throwback Thursday clips as my daily short.
Right, the car's ready.
Maybe. May well be. I've got a lot of content that I can now go back through. So it's going to take some time. It was funny, though. I showed Brian and E the other day. He was like, oh shit, I remember this. I was just cussing you out the whole time. I was like, yeah, you just think they're calling me a fucking piece of shit. $70? That's not bad. $70 for a new game. You get to be famous again? Oh, you do. There's many clips involving you in the background, my friend. So I'm going to try a new system today because something was brought to my attention about my trundling outlap not actually being very effective for more than one sector. So I'm going to try and do an outlap where I actually use some speed and get some heat in the tyres and then directly compare it to a trundling lap. Are you letting me pass? Thanks, Brian. The normal price is $45. Oh, for the standard edition. That makes sense. Why don't you just wait and see if it goes on sale, like, towards the end of the summer? They normally do a summer sale. Like, on PlayStation or Xbox. They normally do a summer sale, don't they? F1. EA will do ones as well. The Andy screen. Yeah, that's to be fair. No, it normally doesn't go in until like the New Year is the phrase I'm looking for. Right, here we go then. If I don't qualify very well, I blame AJ and his whining and crying. Oh, that was the closest it could possibly go to an invalidation. No, of course you still get to race. You just start at the back. Roshi's topped the timing boards into the 17s. (16.2), we'll take it. Nice. Oh, Tyler! Oh my god, he's almost killed me! Holy shit! Tyler, that's going on fucking YouTube Shorts. Yes, he's very happy. Go on, James, and any Palace fans out there. Go on, Poochie. So we've got one Kix Alba this week, no Hydro. We've got two Hasses because Bad Peso stepped in for Venom, who's travelling. And then Racer Avocado stepped in at Racing... at Alpine. Racing Point, it's not what they're fucking called ever. Racer is at Alpine. So I'm waiting for Poochie and Sloth to take me off the top spots. Probably Roshi as well. We're going to drop into the box and have a little look at the data because as it stands, we're on provisional pole. Managed to make it into the pits this time. Good luck to everybody that's racing and everybody that's watching. I hope you enjoy it. Things that we can do in 20 minutes ago. Oh no, no, what a shame. Oh no, no, what a shame.
Right, so our best lap so far, 1 minute 16.2. Okay, we're 8th in the speed trap, 190.7 miles per hour.
Oh wait, I've just realised that I'm not live on vertical.
There are a few cars out on track. Perhaps we should get out there before it gets too busy.
It's that Andy. Just realised I'm not live vertically on YouTube, so I've got to sort that now. You wanna see me, can go like me. fucking tune, that, Rihanna. Right, see if I'm now live on YouTube Shorts, shall we? There we go. We're live on Shorts now. Sorry, YouTube. Ew, slimy. What happened? Okay, you've still got, what, 10 minutes? Oh, oh. Okay, cool. We're good. Sorry, YouTube Shorts. I am now live. Go on, James. Penalties from Liverpool were horrendous. I have heard. Oh, did they now? Yeah. You're all good, Tyler. That's funny as fuck, man. I'm going straight onto YouTube Shorts. And Brian, no worries. I know it sucks, but it's a smaller grid today, so you should be fine. Okay, so I've done a 16-2. Sloth's done a 16-2 as well, split by 2/100ths of a second. Poochie is on an out lap. Andy's on an in lap, I would assume now, because of... Yeah, and Brian is out because he retired. Okay. Yeah. There's still 8 minutes, so plenty of time. I'm just trying to work out when's the best time for me to go back out.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
All you've got to do this race, considering that there's no Lewis as your teammate, and there's neither of the Red Bull boys, is finish the race, and you're guaranteed 6 points in your split, like as a minimum. That's all you got to focus on, is just trying to finish the race. I know it's a long goal, but there's some big points on offer in splits today because of the lack of people. So championship gaps can be closed, they can be extended. That's why I like I like the fact that I finally found a split that makes sense. Aaron's in the building. How we doing, lad? Long time no speak. Hope you're well. Right, we've got some wear on these tyres, so I need to cool them down a bit. Max Verstappen. I'm not Max Verstappen. I wish I had his money, ability, job. That's probably it, to be fair. I wouldn't have his arrogance. Are we doing... I don't even know. It looks like Russian writing. I'm just going to say hello, Russian man. Get out of the way of Racer Avocado there. Not sure if he was on a lap or not. The Stream Element spot is running. Lovely stuff. Thank you, YouTube, for letting me know that.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Aaron, I've literally spent so many hours doing rinse and repeat SBCs. I genuinely considered last night at about 11 p.m. going live, because I didn't go live yesterday for Sim Saturdays because I was exhausted. But by the time I got around to like actually getting some rest and everything, about 11 o'clock I considered going live, just rinse and repeating SBCs. It's alright, mate. You get points on a Sunday, not on a Saturday, is the old saying. Oh, we're up, boys, on a scrub set. Oh, no! Shit!
Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if
Fuck.
it takes too much damage.
I had a purple sector 1 and I was up in sector 2. I'm fuming. Potatoes, how we doing? Reed Bull Racing? Yeah, pretty much. Why do you just keep saying Max Verstappen, Mr. Greek man, or Mr. Russian man, or whatever the fucking language that is? Glad you're well, Potatoes. Long time no speak.
Acknowledge me.
Thank you for the subscription on YouTube. Much appreciated. I can't believe I've just done that. Out of Aqua Minerale, put the battery on a second too early.
Acknowledge me.
Mr. Pineapple, thank you for the subscription on YouTube. I hope you're well. Thank you. It's a tough track. Yeah. Sean, welcome in. I hope you're well. Shawnee boy. Good evening, as you would once say. Oh. When the baseline drops, you know what to do, baby.
Right, our best lap so far, 1:16.2.
Good evening. Right, let's chuck a fresh set on then, shall we? So apparently there's going to be rain in the race, but not at the beginning, which is good.
All clear the garage, please. Cars ready to leave.
Probably get ready for work. What's the shift tonight? Hello over there on YouTube. I'm a DIY expert. Been busy all... Jesus, yeah, to be fair. There's a Mercedes coming barreling down. That'll be handy, so stay out of his way. You learned how to use a drill 6 months ago. Bad Peso goes to the top of the leaderboard. I'm guessing this is Sloth behind. Oh no, it's Bad Peso. 6:10 close, but it's just shoplifter day. What? What do you mean shoplifter day? Oh, here we go. With 50-something seconds on the clock.
Right. 30 seconds left in the session.
Oh, it's an invalidation. It's over. Oh. Sorry to the boys on laps. I pushed a little bit too hard there. I was a bit too aggressive. That's qualifying complete. I'm going to cross the line so that it finishes up quicker than pulling into the pits. Oscar versus Norris. I'm still back in Lando. Still back in Lando. Lando Norris. Thank you, Sean. Sundays are all full shop lists. There's only shop open on... Ah, okay, makes sense. Oh, did it actually break before I got there? That's jokes. Poochie goes P2 with a 16-0. Sloth taken pole. It must have been expected, to be fair, with no hydro, that it would be Poochie, Sloth, or Bad Peso that take it. Ninja, welcome in on YouTube. How we doing? I hope you're well. I didn't realise it broke that early.
The car wants to dance with me in corners that don't need dancing on, LOL.
Yeah, same here, Kev, to be fair. Normally when I put the accelerator down too quick. I realised there was other people on the track, so don't worry, Sean. I changed my mind because I realised there was others behind me on laps. So it's Sloth from Poochie, Bad Peso and myself, Racer and Tyler, Kevin and Kyle, Roshy and Devils, Andy and Logan, and then Brian will start unlucky 13th. Again, guys, all you've got to do is finish the race, and you will bag some good points in your splits. Sloth's looking to take over the lead of the championships overall if he gets a good result today. When are you gonna get up to me? Yeah, just be a little bit patient on the grid, guys. Please don't. Oh, look, there's Lewis. Lewis checks in. I don't know if you're going to get onto the grid, Lewis. Pre-wet race? What does that mean? Oh, you're watching the Leicester game, correct? Ah, so it's raining at the start, but not for too long. I have it set to dynamic weather, mate. All I'm hearing are tears, to be honest. Right. Do not ready up, please. Just give us a few seconds for guys to do their fuel settings and things, and then once you're ready to race, can you put a yes or a thumbs up in the chat so that I can get an idea as to who's ready without readying up? Hamilton is Max Verstappen. Don't think he is. Brian's given me an acknowledgement. Schwartzy's given me a middle finger. Andy's given me Bumblebee ×4. Roshy's given me a Haas flag. Devils and Kyle aren't watching the stream, so I'm not going to know. Poochie's given me... You're not just spamming random emos. See,
I acknowledge you, my tribal chief.
Thank you, Kevin. Right, somebody's readied up, so I guess you've got... Yeah. 20 seconds to go. Lewis says no. Funnily enough, I got that one. Right, I'm just going to let the timer go out then. Was it Racer, was it? Shot. Hamilton versus Verstappen? Hamilton. I'm British. You're going to ask me if British drivers are involved. I'm going to pick the British drivers. Right, broadcast formation lap to give everybody a second to breathe.
Right then, the formation lap has started. And I must say, the weather conditions aren't the best today for visibility and for grip. As each driver performs this lap, they'll be wanting to settle in and concentrate, as this race,
these
conditions, will require a lot of focus.
Yeah. iPro X Candy, yeah.
The drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll they'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race. With
Good luck, everybody.
being done with their race engineers, ensuring the planned
I'm in the
strategies
wrong
are
helmet.
all in
I need to
place.
delete that setup. Now I'm not racing. Actually, no, I'll keep it because I still race on kick. I'll keep it. I'll rename it, shall I say. Alright, good luck, everybody. Nice and patient into turn 1 and 2. Nothing silly. There's only 13 of us. No reason why we all shouldn't finish the race. But more importantly, enjoy.
What happened with HRZN? Just a time thing.
Don't worry about that for the time being, Sean. You did. I'll speak to you about it, like, privately or something. But ultimately, we just it doesn't fit with what we're planning to do going forward. So. Exactly that, Sean. It didn't work out. We
start
moved.
was fine. Let's try and move forward.
Pucci's actually managed to get ahead of Sloth on the first lap. Fair play.
It looks like the weather's going to dry up in about 5 minutes' time. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
Ooh, slippy. Ooh, slippy. Aaron, don't be late for work.
Okay, clear.
Oh, Sloth gliding. Bad Peso gets ahead. Oh! Oh, okay. Do not touch that outside curb. Very slippy. I repeat, very slippy. Rossi, I'm
You might
sorry.
experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
The fact that I've kept that out of the gravel trap, I'm quite impressed with myself, to be honest. Oh, Racer and Tyler coming together slightly.
Wet curb is wet.
All of them. I've lost about 2.5 seconds off the leaders overall with that. I'll be double careful now. Wet conditions and dirt, yeah. We've made Racer outbrake himself and cut the corner. That's going to lose him momentum. Can we retake fourth? We can. Worked only 6 minutes from the flat. Fair play.
elbows are out behind you.
They certainly are. This race is going to come down to penalties and decision making on the switch over to
Okay, I
slicks.
think the track's going to be drying out quite soon. Be careful you don't burn out your tyres.
Mark, it is still fucking raining. What are you talking about? He goes, we think the track is going to be drying out very soon. Fucking moron. The droplets are getting bigger on my fucking, like, the front of my screen. That's for sure. Ooh. So one issue about having my battery on my left stick is that I do click it on accidentally. The other option is you can have it at L1. I just think it's a bit out of the way.
The right call is to stick with what we've got for now. Okay, gap to the car in front, 4.4 seconds.
Imagine braking and turning it on at the same time. Ah, shit. Yeah. I use... What finger do I use? I use the index. Yeah. Fucking spider hold.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's
Fair
looking
play.
good.
Pucci's managed to grab a bit of ground by the looks of the track map. Oh, I've had one warning so far. 3-second time penalty for bad peso. Shit. Ping, ping, ping. Yeah. Was it a bad cut or? Unlucky then, mate. I was literally about to say you're not going to be the only one. But like I said, Bad Peso's already got one in front of me, so. How's the Brian versus Logan battle going? Remember that might actually not be a bad thing in terms of double stacks and that, mate.
DRS is now online. Understood.
Luckily today I don't have to worry about that with E not being here. Brian, do you want some advice? Box this lap for dries. Go hards.
All I'm saying is there is a dry line there, and I would say the crossover time is around this pace.
I agree, Sean. And I say give you some advice because Logan can't hear me and he has 100% carried on. Not a bad shout. If he wants to just go medium, be a bit quicker. One of the Haas boys is going to have to double box or stay out. If I was Bad Peso reserving, I'd let Sloth box.
Weather's changing now. You might want to review our strategy.
Don't need to do a 2-stop.
Understood. Copy that.
Mark's just said box this lap and go for a 2-stop hard. They've actually both... They've stacked. Crazy. I've done it again.
Wow, that was
I've done it again.
Let me know you're okay.
Twice in a week. I've hit the pitbull entry. I did it in quali on Thursday and I've done it in the race today. Fuck!
You can't park there, mate.
You have strategy.
No, there's no way, man. Oh. No, they don't close the pit lane, no. It's because the AWS sign is square, so it just sticks to the side, and the tyre walls are wider and white. And I've just completely misjudged it. I've looked in the rearview mirror to make sure that I'm not going to impede Tyler, and I've not nudged over.
Me and the boys in WW3 testing collision damage.
Hi, James. That's actually heartbroken. Well, everybody should be on the dry compound tyres now. Yeah. Yeah. James, how are you? Yes, I did the exact same thing on Thursday in qualifying.
So me and Elle have something nice and diamond themed ordered coming soon.
Yeah. What is that then, James? Fuck! 20 seconds in penalties. It would have been 2 sets of speeding in the pit lane penalties. Or Delta.
One SEC let me reload app, no text is appearing.
Okay, James, no worries, mate. Oh, I managed to go all the way through the wet period. Oh, well. Roshi, Tyler, Kevin, Devils and Kyle can all play catch up on points to me now. Andy. I can see you, James. Oh, I've got some, like, dropped frames. Is the stream alright? Okay, thank you.
Okay, something's broke. Anyway, it's a honey dispenser.
A diamond-shaped honey dispenser, that's fast. Are we back now? Okay, yeah, we've got good latency again. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah. You can't ever really take the risk, though, can you? Why am I dropping frames like crazy? Yeah. Okay. I must have said before... Yeah. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, James, if that makes sense for you, it makes sense for you. And if it's diamond shaped, can't get much better than that, can you? Well, yeah, because Bad Racer and Brian are not in the same sector. Well, since Elijah isn't here for me to, like, host, I guess I'm just going to stay live and watch the race. Max, welcome in on YouTube. Hope you're well. This is a community 50% race that we do on a Sunday to reward those long-standing and committed members. So it's like a career mode, essentially. We've done it with realistic cars, but no R&D, naturally. And yeah, so 50% at Imola. It's a bit quieter this week because we haven't got a few people on holiday. Obviously, it's the summer now, so people are away. But yeah, this is race number 7
I
in
stayed
Imola,
out
and I've
because I
crashed.
think there'll be other SC.
You think there'll be another safety car, Kev? Ooh. Well, there's not another Michael on the track, so I don't know how... You know, Lance isn't here either. It may be something to do with your VPN, James, but I believe everybody that's here is in, you know, good spirits. I think they're happy. And we're glad you're well, and it's nice to have you in the stream, mate. Nightbot just disconnected. Fair. Well. Apologies that you lot are now not watching a race from my perspective, but, you know, these things happen. First DNF of the season. Nice work, Aaron. When else did I DNF? Oh, shit, yeah, second DNF. What up, Brad? I DNF'd in Australia as well. Right, safety car in this lap, I assume, as Pucci heads away the lead of the race. Slough is quickly on his tail. Bad peso from Roshi, then Tyler, Kyle, Kevin, Devils. It's a Williams Ferrari in front of Andy, then Schwartzy. And the race for Avocado and Brian as they barrel into turn 1. Slough takes the lead. Lovely stuff. Pucci goes to switch back down the inside. That's an unbelievable move if he can pull this off. Who's going to break latest? It's Pucci. Slough tried to hold the inside. They've both stayed in track limits. Nice work. Racer Avocado's made his way past Schwartzy up to P10 for a point. Did I tell you I got my friend's side in? You didn't. Is it the lad that you were talking about when you were over here last? Or is it someone else? Either way, that's class, to be fair. Let's jump on board with Brian. Where was it? A little bit like what happened to me on Thursday, then. Yeah, like you take avoidant action. Yeah, I did the same thing. Don't need to rush it. Yeah, that is true. There's no way Logan's going to look for a move on the outside round here, surely. Yeah, well done. Ooh! Yeah, he lost in the wing mirrors, yeah. Try and have a little look up. Kevin's on the back of his teammate, who's on the back of Kyle, who's on the back of Rick. It's really close at the top. Top 8 separated by what? 3 seconds, maybe 4? 3.3 seconds. Not a bad guess from me. How low's your ride height? I'm going to see any moves down into turn 1. Roshi's the closest. He's put himself up in between the two Haas boys. There's a little bit of wing damage on the front left of that Aston Martin, though. I wonder if that was initiated during the overtake. 3-second time penalties for Schwartzy, for Racer, for Bad, and for Andy. There's a little update for people around him. Kyle's a 10th behind Bad Peso. Look at this group. And Tyler's back there, still within DRS. Kevin's just dropped off the back of his teammate. And there's a spin! Oh, no! Bad Peso and Roshi. Devils is going to make up a place. Racer's going to make up a place. There's a virtual safety car. I think both are going to have to box. I didn't see what happened. It happened in the foreground. Got let out on a free agent, so I did some digging and sent a list of clubs to check in with his agent. He got sent emails too, and one of them got back to him. Should it be... You should get an agent's fee. So Roshi with no front wing. Bad Peso seems to be all intact. He does. So is Devils as well for speeding under the virtual safety car. Hey! What the matter? You be good for mummy. No shouting. That's Dad's job. Right, here we go then. Everyone's a little bit out of order. Sloth box, he used the virtual safety car opportunity to get onto a set of the hard compound tyres. Bad Peso with another 3-second penalty. He's up to 6 now in P6. Racer out of the pits and Roshi out of the pits. P12, no penalties. Fresh set of hards, I assume? Yeah, they look pretty fresh to me. Yeah. You burn that sucker, boy. Jesus. Because of safety cars, yeah. Tyler's going to have DRS on Kyle. The closest battle on track. We'll keep an eye on Bad Peso and Devils as well. Tyler hasn't got a lot of battery. Kyle saved his. I don't think there'll be a move into turn 1 here between the two. Tyler's absolutely sending it with no battery and he's lost it and hit Kyle. Oh no, we could have another safety car here, boys. He just got a little bit sideways with the DRS open. Stewards have decided that they're not working today because they don't work Sundays. Very unlucky between Tyler and Kyle that, but I'm sure there's plenty of opportunities to recover. Just trying to keep an eye on close battles. Racer Avocado right behind Devils, 0.5. Alpine versus Ferrari. Devils have run wide. Racer's through, nice and clean. Ugh. We're watching. Bad Peso's the closest driver now. Trying to hunt down P3 from Tyler. Kyle's not too far off. No front right wing though. Yeah. Kevin's got a drive or a 10-second penalty. Kyle's coming in to fix his wing. And he's going to fly through to P4 here. Schwartz, he's going to make up places. So Sloth. Brian may even benefit as well. Race of Avocado not far behind. No DRS this time though. Kevin on pit exit. Kyle's just getting his way down as well. It's going to be close between Brian and Kevin. Kevin's just going to get there. Oh, it's Logan and Sloth, and Sloth makes it. Lovely stuff. Oh yeah, Aaron, to be fair, that's class. Definitely better than a small agent's fee. Alright, Sloth on Andy. He's going to have DRS. I'm sure Andy won't make it too difficult. This is great position for you at the moment, mate. Just get out the fucking way. You have got Logan about 3.5 seconds behind, so... Yeah. He's got less battery than you. About half, give or take. Brian, Roshi, and Sloth are the only people not with penalties at the moment. Keep going, boys. Could well pay dividends at the end. Where the... Oh no, do you click the curb? Left or right hand side? Son of a bitch. Were you narrow through the left? Okay. Unlucky, mate. So that's the second full safety car, is it? Yeah, we had a VSC. Yeah. Maybe worth chucking another set of hards on for people here. Pucci's the race leader, come out on a fresh set of mediums. To be fair, they can go that distance if you're good. You've got a couple of laps under the safety car as well, so probably looking at 12 racing laps. Yeah. You did 10 laps on them already. That's a push. Oh, really? Fuck. Dude, I used hards on Thursday, and they were like brilliant for like say 7 laps, and then they just went. I was like, ah, fuck. Yeah. So we've got Pucci on fresh mediums, Tyler on fresh hards, Bad Peso on fresh mediums, Sloths on fresh mediums, Kevin and Brian on fresh hards and mediums respectively. Schwartzy's a bit of a sitting duck here. P2 on 11 lap old hards. Devils is on 12 lap old hards in P6. They could be a bit under pressure at the restart. Penalty check, nothing for Pucci, 3 seconds for Schwartzy and Tyler, 6 seconds for Bad Peso, nothing for Roshi, 3 seconds for both Ferrari boys, Kyle and Devils. Sloth with nothing, Racer with 3, Kevin with 0, and Brian's got a speeding in the pit lane, I would assume. Brian, you can serve that in the pit lane if you want to behind the safety car. Just be careful with what tyres you pick back on. Okay. Why is Devils falling down the order behind set? He's pitted, okay. Fresh set of mediums on the Ferrari. You must have heard me talking about him. Ooh, yeah. 11 races left. Will we finish with 11? I think Pucci and Sloth should crash dramatically for no reason. If that now happens later in the race, I'm going to piss myself off. We had the safety car in this lap, notice? Doesn't look like it.
I got speeding penalty for entering at 50 miles per hour. Stupid steward smoking something. LOL. Served it under SC though.
You normally get the notification when the lead driver is going through the chicane. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah. I'm actually quite upset with myself. Imola's one of my better tracks. And to make the same mistake twice in 4 days is ridiculous. Apologies to Elijah for letting the team down whilst he's away. Not that there's a Constructors' Championship this season, but next season there will be. I think we've got enough interest in running this again in the new year, between the new year and the end of the game cycle. So we'll definitely do like another season. Hopefully with less issues and having to restart. Thank you, Roshi. I would definitely sign you up again. Brian, FYI, the safety car may well go in before you catch up. So don't be surprised if that happens. Yeah, I'm just letting you know. Just keep the car on the track. Oh, there you go. Safety car is in this lap, I think. Oh, no, hold on. Yep, there it is. So when does Pucci go? Does he know that Logan's got 13 lap old tyres? Burst it, yeah. And there it is, he's gone. Second safety car restart for him, and he's done it at the same place both times. Gets away cleanly. Logan's going to get rough-shotted here by Tyler. This could be bad for the McLaren driver. Is Bad Peso close enough to make a move as well? Logan goes to the racing line. Bad Peso down the inside into turn 1. Logan's dropped 2 places. Roshi's been pushed a little bit wide because of that, but I think he's kept it. He has. Sloth's trying to go down the inside now at turn 4 and 5. That's crazy move. He's pulled it off with a little bit of running wide. Down the inside. That camera angle really doesn't help, but that one's fantastic for seeing all of the fucking cars going through there motion-wise. Kyle's had another little bit of contact with Schwartzy there. I don't think he saw all of those cars coming, but Logan's gone from P2 to P10 in one sector. I had a feeling those hard tyres were going to be a bit too worn out for a restart, but that's what happens when you deafen on my stream. You don't get my strategy calls. I'm only joking. Right, let's get back to the top because Bad Peso is all over the back of Tyler. Devils with another 3-second penalty. That's 6 seconds for him now. Roshi's close to the back of Sloth as well. Devils is very close to the back of Racer Avocado, who's gone wide as well, and Devils is through. Slippy and slidey as he is fastest lap of the race at 19.066 from Pucci. Racer Avocado all over the back of Devil's Maniac. It's an American scrap for P5 here. 5, 6, and 7 all together. Racer around the outside of turn 1. There's not much room. There's some gravel there, son. Kevin gets through. Now Kyle's all over the back of Racer. This is great scrapping, by the way, boys. Brave but fair. a spin again from Devils. And he's now dropped from 6th to 9th. He's at the back of the gaggle now, and Kevin's going to look down the inside. Has he got it? Kyle keeps it down into Aqua Minerale. Brave down the inside. Little slippy on the exit, but he's kept it. He's going to put Kevin right up alongside him into the chicane. That's all tidy. Devil's a little scruffy on the exit, though. That's going to cost him a little bit, but they're all going to be within DRS. Racers managed to escape by enough of a tenth of a second. Bad Peso has got DRS on Tyler for P2. Pucci's knocked another quarter of a second off his best lap time. Bad Peso going to go for it round the outside, down into turn 1 on Tyler. DRS open, and he swoops in front. Let's go back to this Ferrari-Williams-Alpine battle. Kevin looked for it down the inside of Kyle. Doesn't quite make it stick into turn 1 and 2. Has to settle for P8 for the time being. But Kyle's got a bit scruffy, and that's going to leave him open before they get to turn 4 and 5. Kevin's back in front of the two Ferrari boys. For how long? No! Accurate. That 7-car melee into here on safety car restart was basically that. Trying to keep a little eye on the Tyler Bad Peso battle because that's still within DRS. I can see all of the cars. Oh, that helicopter cam's lovely. This Kyle and Kevin battle could go right to the end here. Kyle on fresh mediums, Kevin on fresh hards. I believe. Nah, similar laps. Another fastest lap of the race, this time for Bad Peso, an 18.2 up in P2. As Pucci had a mistake because Bad Peso's right on the back of him here. 6 seconds in penalties aside, we could be looking at a new race leader in a few seconds' time. All Pucci's got to do is keep it clean and precise, though. He's got no penalties. I don't know about the warnings, but... Evan with the fastest first sector of the race for himself. Still within DRS of Racer Avocado. Kyle's within touching distance. Sloth's got himself a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting now. That's 3 of the top 5 are penalties. Only Roshi in 5th and Pucci in 1st without them. And then also Kevin and Brian outside of the top 5. A little bit slidey from Pucci. Is he struggling on those tyres? Only 6 laps old, the same as Bad Peso. Eight laps to go, including the one that you were all about to start. And Pucci now loses the lead to Bad Peso into turn 1 and 2. DRS very strong between the final and first corner, of course, the only DRS section at Imola. Tyler's managing to keep Sloth behind him for the time being. Kevin still behind Racer Avocado with Kyle creeping back into that battle as well. A little bit shaky from the Ferrari. Could have been some lag as well. This just reminds me of my commentary days when I wasn't good enough to race back then. No, it wasn't that. It was because I was the owner of the league, or part owner of the league. I wasn't allowed to partake. It was a rule that was written in by us. So I used to do the streaming and do the commentary. I used to do Sundays. I used to do 4 50% races on a Sunday, back to back to back to back. 4 different divisions, 4 different grids. The same track, obviously, with the same calendar. Yeah. Long old cool. Good times there. Alright, so we begin lap 26. Lap 26. As we begin lap 26, AJ decides he wants to be the star of the show. He's tired, boys. He's tired. Right then. Kevin's still stuck behind Racer Avocado, but he doesn't have a 3-second time penalty. And I know Kevin's a patient racer, so he's probably just chilling. He knows he's got that place on merit as long as he keeps it between the white lines. Same with Pucci, probably. That 6-second gap's giving him quite a lot of confidence. If he can just stay within DRS to keep Tyler and Sloth and Rushy behind, this is a pretty standard win on the horizon here. AJ's always the star of the show, Sean. That is correct. When he's a little bit older, we'll get him on the sticks and see if he can continue the Sproat legacy of actually being a semi-decent driver who doesn't hit pitfall entries. All right, let's keep an eye on this battle. Pucci within 0.6 of a second as we go through to start lap 27. Bad Peso's harvesting. It's going to be some DRS and hopefully some battery usage as well to make it tight into turn 1. 0.4 of a second, 0.3 of a second, 0.2 of a second. It's not going to be enough. Spooks back to the inside, so let's keep an eye on Sloth. He doesn't quite get there on Tyler. Is Kevin getting closer to Racer Avocado this time of year? Racer defends the inside and then he chops and changes. Naughty from Racer Avocado, that. Clipped the wing of Kevin off by the looks of it. He has. Left end plate, yeah. Naughty Racer Avocado. We'll be having words after that. Twice now, yeah. Yeah. No safety cars or anything required at the moment. Roshi trying to close that gap towards Sloth. I can see Sloth within half a second of Tyler. Pucci's got DRS again. Not a lot of battery though. He's got less battery than the leader for the time being. He needs to get that harvested. Is Sloth going to make a move for a podium place on Tyler? Is he going to be close enough? Both with very similar battery levels. DRS is going to be the difference. And of course the powertrain. That's not enough. That Williams is a rocket ship in a straight line, to be fair. Yeah. Kevin in the Williams, the Mercedes power. He's decided not to box and fix that wing. I'm assuming that based on the fact that there's penalties around him. And he must feel comfortable enough to keep going. Devils is pit for a 3rd time, I believe. How many stops? 3rd time. Brian's pit 4 times, but I believe he's behind. He pitted a couple of times behind the safety car. Yeah. Devils gone on to fresh softs for the last 5 laps of the race. Fair play. .3 of a second between Sloth and Tyler. Tyler with an extra penalty over Sloth. Devils has got himself the first 9-second penalties of the race. Sloth's a little bit closer this time, but again, that Williams is good in the straights. I reckon he needs to be within 4 or 5 tenths as they cross the DRS activation zone. 8 tenths is not going to be enough. Yeah, Sean, mine too. I know what you mean. Believe me, I know what you mean. Right. Kevin, this time. Half a second, 4 tenths, 3 tenths. This is going to be a bit closer this time for Kevin. Switches to the inside. Race has got it covered. Kevin backs out just in time to make the apex of turn 1 and 2. A racer's all over the back of Roshi, so Kevin's dealing with double dirty air here as well, and wing damage. It's got to be killer for the Williams. Roshi struggling towards the end of the race on used hards, I'm assuming? Yeah, 15 laps, the longest distance bar Logan on those 22-lap old hards. That's crazy stint from Logan. He's going to have done 25 laps by the end of it. I skipped away from it. I had skipped away from it. They've raced against each other a lot, to be fair. So that league that I was telling you that I commentated in, they were normally in the same division, racing against each other. So there shouldn't be any bad blood between the two of them, even if there has been some contact. They know what each other's like. No, I know you weren't. I'm just explaining for those that don't know about the old league. They were always in the same division, pretty much. Is that Tyler jumping Poochie for P2? I missed that. Oh, and sloughs off. He's in the gravel. If Rossi needed a break to try and get back ahead of Slough and get the gap closed, there it is. That gap has halved. And Tyler's in the gravel as well. He's ghosted through. The guys are going to make up some places. He's going to come out just behind, or just ahead of his teammate. Imola really is one that you need to keep 100% concentration at all times. Use me as an example. I hit the pit wall. And it's all chop and change at the top. It's back with the Hasses. And Poochie in the Kick Sauber. Back up on the podium. Then it's Rushy 4. Racer 5. Kevin and Tyler 6 and 7. Kyle is 8. Schwartzy's 9. Devils 10 with 9 seconds in penalties. And then Brian behind. I believe he's in AI dealing with little Ella. So we'll leave him be. As long as he crosses the line to finish the race, he's going to score points in his split. Bad Peso starts lap 31 as the race leader. 4-second gap to Poochie, but 6 seconds in penalties. So Poochie's got to keep a 1.5 second or net negative delta. Did you see the thing? I did. Hilarious. The crying in the chat is hilarious as well. Phenomenal. Racers made it ahead of Roshi, but 3-second time penalty again in front. So if Roshi can stay within 3 seconds, he'll inherit that place back. Sloth is still 4 seconds up the road, give or take a few tenths. Oh, Roshi with his first time penalty of the race. He's now going to have to get past Racer or force him into a mistake if he wants that P4. Kevin, I think, happy to sit behind Tyler for the time being with that wing damage, knowing he's got penalties in front of him. Kevin and Poochie, the only drivers without penalties on track now. That gap up to 3.8. Poochie's closed the gap a little bit, made himself a bit of breathing space. Just don't do anything silly for the next lap or so. Roshi going to put Racer under all kinds of pressure. He's going to have DRS. One of only 2 drivers that are going to have DRS heading down into turn 1 for the final lap. Lap 32. We'll keep an eye on Kevin as well in the background. Him being the other one on his teammate. Here we go as we start lap 32. Bad Peso 4.5 seconds ahead of Poochie. 6-second penalty. Seems like a formality now that Poochie would win this race, but I don't want to commentate or curse him. He just needs to keep it clean for one more lap. Here comes Roshi round the outside of Racer Avocado. He's stuck it as well. There's a little bit of push and shoving. They're in the gravel again. Can the Williams boys capitalise? Oh, it's all pushy shovey. Roshi's through. Racer's got some damage as well. No front left end play. Oh, and Tyler's gone down the inside, which is dodgy as F in hell there. Oh, Kyle's going to inherit a place. Schwartzy's going to cross the line for his final lap of the race. Devils is going to do the same. Brian's going to cross the line. He will finish the race. He will bag some points for his split. Tyler's DNF'd. Could have just stuck it out for half a lap more, Tyler. If you could, you would have scored some decent points. Unlucky, my friend. Unlucky. All right, here we go then. Yeah. Tyler is a bit ambitious, but I do understand what you're saying. You should have been left some room. Yeah. Nah. So Poochie does inherit the win. Bad Peso in second. Sloth in third. Kevin jumps to 4th with that wing damage. That was probably the right decision for him to stay out then. Roshi in 5th. Racer Avocado with a very eventful race in 6th. Kyle crosses the line in 7th. Then Schwartzy and Devils, who are very close to each other, but the penalties are going to keep them as they are. With Schwartzy finishing in P8 as he crosses the line in a few seconds' time. Devils gets snappy, but I think he'll be okay. And then we'll keep an eye out for Brian, who is going to finish P10. He's going to pick up a point. on the main championship grid. Devils picks up another penalty just because why not? 12 seconds in penalties, a P9. And then Brian will cross the line. Having completed every single lap of the race, he wasn't lapped. There we go. Lovely stuff. Yeah. There was a lot of wing damage going on there, so some very difficult turn-ins under high speed, shall we say. But nice work, everybody. 13 started, 10 finished. A quieter grid this week, and I think it'll be as quiet, if not quieter, next week with where we're heading. But we are going to be in Monaco next week, so I'm going to grab the stand-ins on the stream and make sure that I've got those for me to see it. Pucci was your race winner. Brad Pacer with the fastest lap. Driver of the day was Rossi. Most overtakes from Kyle, and the cleanest driver
Happy
was
with
Pucci.
P4, but that late move was unnecessary from Race Dabakota with all due respect. I would have had that move pretty said and done before turn 1. That was a very naughty move.
I did see it. I did call it, Kev. You can definitely have a chat with him since he's in the Discord. Will I be racing next week? I should be. Why would I not be racing? There you go. There's the stand-ins. Pucci first. Bad Peso second with the fastest lap. Not that we give out points with the fastest lap. Then Sloth Kevin. Rossi and Racer. Kyle. Schwartzy. Devils. Tyler classified 10th. But he DNF, so we will swap that over. Brian is 10th. Tyler is 11th. And then myself and Andy 12th and 13th. Andy 12th. Myself 13th. Lovely stuff. Right. Oh, I'm ending stream as well. Don't worry, mate. I've got to go and cook a roast dinner. So let's see you later. Let's drop a raid someone's way if we can. Wanted to say out one more lap. Sometimes we have to make very difficult choices. How did the pit lane wall taste? Like solid. Very, very solid. Genesis Lifestyle. I'm going to raid him. He's playing F1 in a very interesting camera angle, but he's doing a career mode by the looks of it. So let's drop him a raid. We've not spoken to him before. He has a camera. He has a mic. So let's see what he is about and if he's going to acknowledge a host. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Again, I'm sorry that my thing was shit. Monaco next week. Hopefully you guys are not going to bottle it and not show up just because it's Monaco. I'm hoping that's the case. But if you're not racing next week, obviously the vote will go up on Thursday at 5. So get your votes in as quickly as you can. I will see you on... When will I see you? Probably Tuesday on Elijah's stream, and then Wednesday for our Apex GP Career Mode Race 2. Thursday, we're going to do open lobbies. Thursday, we're going back to open lobbies now. Friday is a night off. Sim Saturdays will be live next Saturday, I promise you. And then Monaco on Sunday. So, yeah, schedule's going to be in the Discord. And I will speak to you very, very soon. But for now, much love and peace.